Welcome back, Carnage Cravers, ladies, gentlemen, jobbers of all ages. I am Ken Carnage, and as you can see, I am back in the studio. I managed to make it out of the gimmick snowbank. Took forever, had to dig out the car. Plow came by and buried me. It's a ton of schnappets. Anyways, last time we went over X-Men 1, 2, and 3. Today I want to continue in that vein, talking about the rest of the X-Men films that Fox has put out. And we're doing this because Deadpool is coming. Next weekend we are getting Deadpool. I'm stoked for it, and because of that, I wanted to go over this stuff with you, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. So here's the deal. Last one we talked about was The Last Stand. So we're going to start off talking about X-Men Origins Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine, we were getting a Wolverine-centric film, and I can hear the detractors saying, didn't we already get 3 of those? Yeah, I know. You know, drink your haterade somewhere else, okay? So anyways, the big impact from X-Men Origins Wolverine was, you know, you heard millions upon millions of Deadpool fans screaming out in horror as they took away the Merc with the Mouth's frickin' mouth. Horrible injustice. Absolutely horrible injustice. But I digress. So, moving on from there, just the whole what they did with Deadpool at the end was hugely controversial among the fans. I don't know of a single person, I honestly don't know a single person who does not have a problem with what they did to Deadpool. At least not a single person who actually knows who Deadpool is. Okay? So they ruined Deadpool. The thing where they made Wolverine and Sabretooth brothers, it's like, first off, in the comics, they're not brothers, okay? In the comics, they're not related at all. I know Sabretooth shows up several times and makes claims to be related, brother, father, cousin, sisters, mothers, brothers, roommate, whatever. Doesn't matter. The big point here is they're not really, they weren't really brothers, but they made them brothers. Fine, whatever. They actually can't prove they're brothers. It's a, whatever. Okay. But it's a glaring continuity error because in X-Men, Sabretooth doesn't, first off, looks totally different. Secondly, like, doesn't he, shouldn't he have something to say to his brother who does not remember him? Like, hello, ketchup, thank you, processed tomato paste, yes. So, in either case, those were the controversies on X-Men Origins Wolverine. The brothers thing, forgivable. Sewing up Deadpool's mouth, not forgivable. Sorry, I'm just, no. Okay, my favorite part of this film, surprisingly enough, was Liv Schreiber's Sabretooth. I found him amusing, threatening. I thought he was great in the role. I wanted to see more of him. I actually found myself, whereas most people love Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and I do like Jackman's Wolverine, but I found myself liking Liv Schreiber's Sabretooth more. So he was really awesome. But that was really the only good thing I could say about the film. Liv Schreiber's Sabretooth makes it worth watching. Makes it watchable. But everything else, I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. Okay, this one, this gets a 5 out of 10. Is it as bad as The Last Stand? Absolutely not. It's a fun little movie that you can have fun with, but at the end of the day, it has some problems. Okay, so it gets a 5 out of 10 from me. Moving on from there, we had X-Men First Class. Now, X-Men First Class, you had a lot of questions, like, are they, first they make us think they're rebooting the whole series, and then they say they're not, and then there's this, and then there's that, and, you know, whatever. X-Men First Class, the big impact was that the film was good. And it, like, you know, gave us hope for the franchise, like, oh, okay, maybe they'll start making good ones again, you know? But once we found out that this was supposed to be a prequel and not a reboot, then you have some rather glaring continuity issues. Because if Mystique really grew up with Charles, don't you think that's something that should have been referenced in the original trilogy? That they had a sibling-like relationship? I mean, isn't this something that should have been addressed? I mean, if you really think about it, you know, that's a big continuity error, really. The movie was awesome. It was very fun. It was. It had some great moments of levity. It had some great moments of depth, and it was a really fun film. The film was awesome. The only thing to complain about, from what I understand, is my only complaint really is this whole Mystique-centric thing. I don't get. Yes, I understand. All of a sudden, you have an Academy nominated actress playing Mystique, but I don't know. I never understood why Mystique felt like the center of the film. All the stuff with the relationship between Charles and Magneto, that stuff's great. I honestly feel like Mystique didn't belong in the film. But that being said, you know, it is what it is. The movie gets a 9 out of 10 from me. I love the film. It's an awesome, awesome film. And it really righted the ship where the X-Men franchise was concerned. Okay. After they did First Class, Wolverine got a standalone film, The Wolverine. The big impact of this was, it just brought it forward. Just how many Wolverine haters there are. Like, I liked the film. I thought the film was good. I was engrossed in it from beginning to end, and I don't understand why so many people have a hate on for the Wolverine character, who is, by and far, was the probably second most recognizable and second most popular Marvel character, comic book character, after Spider-Man. And you could argue the Hulk's right there with him, but come on, like, it doesn't, even before the movies, before the cartoons, you didn't know comics, you knew Wolverine, so I don't get the hate. The controversy, and the thing that kind of had me, one of the things that had me scratching my head was Silver Samurai. Why is Silver Samurai now all of a sudden an old dude in a giant mechanical suit? I had a little issue with that. I get it, stack the deck, yada, 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 but come on, why couldn't we just have the traditional Silver Samurai? Have him be a badass mutant like he's supposed to be. But hey, they're trying to have a climactic ending, so neither here nor there. That was really the big thing, the big controversy, so to speak. The action scenes in this film are off the chain. The funeral, the bullet train, the ninjas, the rooftop, all the action in this film is beautifully choreographed, and it's awesome. It's awesome stuff. I really could have done without Jean Grey. I could have done without Jean Grey. She didn't need to be there. She really didn't need to be there. So I really could have done without Jean Grey. Now, that being said, the Wolverine gets a 8 out of 10 from me. It's a damn near perfect film. It's got a couple of things that I could complain about if I felt like complaining. But all in all, if it's on, I'm going to turn up the volume, turn down the lights, and, grab a snack. So it is what it is, okay? Next time I come at you, I'm going to come at you talking about Days of Future Past. It's the most recent X-Men film that we got, and some people have said that it's the best one that we've ever got. Whether or not I agree with that, I'll save for the next video. But in the meantime, I want you to go ahead and jump on, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me if you think I've certifiably lost my mind, or do you agree with me? So go ahead and let me know what you think. And remember, until next time, Carnage is right around the corner.